everyone, today I want to swatch this baby out and I'm so excited. First time when I heard about them, by the time I went to check out on Jackson's and a couple of other websites, they were sold out and they were limited edition. And yeah, so when I spoke to Schmincke and asked them if they're thinking of making this a permanent line, they said that if there's a great demand then they might think of it, but for now this is just limited edition. So yeah, I was a little bit upset that I couldn't get my hands on, because this is a granulating 15 colors that they came out with, and they were divided into 3 groups, which is the Deep Sea, Glacier and Galaxy. Now I'm not going to go into the detail of the difference of the 3, I just want to concentrate on swatching them. This is the Glacier set. Currently they are on a great offer on Jackson's. I will leave the link down below. And it makes a beautiful gift set for yourself or for someone you know that would enjoy a beautiful watercolor set. And it makes it a bit special simply because it's something new, it's a limited edition. And so the colors that are in this set are the Glacier Blue, Glacier Turquoise, Glacier Green, Glacier Brown and Glacier Black. Now I'm expecting, from what I can see, I'm expecting a bit of pigment separation, especially in this Glacier Green. Looks stunning. There is like a red pigment in there, and then there's some, yeah, a little bit of pigment separation in all of them, I suppose, and but mainly the granulation is what I'm after. So let's go ahead and swatch these out. If you watched my Jackson's whole November video, then you know that I ran out of time, but there is still a bit of space here, so I do want to swatch them out on this paper and then play a little bit around in this other sketchbook. By the way, if you're interested, this is the Jackson's little sketchbook, and it's got this beautiful paper. If you like this texture, I absolutely love it, then I highly recommend you try it. It's buckles. I mean, it's not like a thick paper, it's on a thin side, but it takes mediums really well. So if you want to have like a little, you know, sketchbook on the side to try out your supplies, it's a great one. Because it's small, you know, small things are great to play with, big things are great for creating more finished pieces. I mean, look at this. It's just so presentable. There's just something so organic about wood, and it's simple but elegant. It's got a bit of gold on there, that gold clasp. It just is beautiful. So 5 colors. Now let's start with the Glacier Blue. So first of all, it's got 2 pigments, PB29 and PG50, and it seems to be a transparent one. So I'm just going to let's see, let's do it that way. I'm going to squeeze out a tiny bit onto this paper, and then let's go for the next one, which is the Glacier Turquoise. This is beautiful as well. There we go. That's probably a little bit much, but I can use it onto this paper if it's too much here. I forgot to tell you, so we've got PG50 and PV16. Next one is Glacier Green, and it's PR233 and PG50. So I'm quite interested in this PR233 because it's going to have some sort of brown separation. This one has a little bit of Gamma Arabic settled, but that's fine. I'll mix it on the paper. I'm not going to get rid of it. And now we have Glacier Brown, which is PBR6 and PG26. Let's do it here. Oh, it's a bit more liquid, this one. And then lastly, we have the Glacier Black, PBK11, which is Mars Black, I believe, and PB35. Now I've got a second tube of PBK11, which is just that Mars Black sitting here as a backup. I love it, so anything that will have that color in there will be good. So let's see how different that would be with a mix of PB35 in there. I'm pretty sure you can mix all of those colors yourself, but sometimes it's just fun to have them as they are. So I am going to clip in this sketchbook so that I can apply a bit of it onto here straight away. It's a stitched one, this one, so I love stitched sketchbooks. Okay, let's go for it. So, Glacier Blue. It just, at the minute, looks very similar to Ultramarine Blue. But with all these sort of heavily granulating colors, you need a lot of water and you need time to dry. Okay, Glacier Turquoise. Now this one I'm quite excited to try. So we're going to go add a bit more onto the other paper. I want a nice large swatch. Like that, because we've got too much pigment here. So by the looks of it, you need tiny bit of this Glacier Turquoise. It has a very similar texture to a typical cobalt color. Yeah, it's a bit hard to swatch it out here. I left very little space. So when I say cobalt, it sort of has this creaminess to it, and you really need a little bit of it. Goes a long way. So let's just do that. Okay, next one, cobalt, Glacier Green. I'm going to mix that on paper with the gum arabic. So this looks like a moody grey. I'm just going to use this color up, never wasting anything. Oh, I can see color separation already very quickly. That's an interesting one. It's got like this cobalt teal with some grays in there. Beautiful. So this is way too much here, you're not going to see anything. So I'm going to get rid of quite a bit. And just swatch it over here with loads of water. Yeah, so you get the idea. There you go. Next one we have Glacier Brown. Again, that's way too much, so I'm just going to go... I'll try to mix the two colors together, see what happens. Oh, it's quite a strong one, look at that. Straight away went in. So this one also has this beautiful way of granulating. Again, you just need tiniest amount of this. Any of these colors, it seems like. They're very, very strong. And then next one to it is the Glacier Black. And again, don't need as much. I'm just going to take it out on here. See what happens. Nice large swatch. So far I can't see much of a difference. As in, I can't see much coming through here. But let's see. Is anything happening? Let me just do a side-by-side swatch. So this would be Mars Black on its own. This is a backup. Where is my usual Mars Black? I've got it in a palette here, so let me just do a bit of that. Oh, I actually can start seeing some blue coming through there. So Mars Black here in my palette. Mars Black is really easy to activate, so that's great. Okay, so the more they dry, the more interesting things are starting to happen. So let's just put Mars Black right next to it. So you can see Mars Black has more of a warm tone compared to the Glacier Black. Glacier Black has a bit of that blue, or like a cobalt turquoise or cobalt teal come through. Very lightly though, it's very interesting. The only color I don't see much interest happening is in this one here, which is the Glacier Blue. I kind of was expecting something to be coming through there. Let's see the pigments again. So we've got a blue pigment 29 and a green pigment 50. So maybe I should let it dry a little bit more. But this one is a beautiful color. This and this one is gorgeous as well, like a turquoise, but more of a complex turquoise. If I had to pick my favorites, I'd say these three are gorgeous. Let's have a look at the close-up here. Aren't they stunning? And look at the Glacier Brown going into the Glacier Turquoise. It's just created this beautiful push. And same thing here. So this is quite pretty. Okay, so let's see now. We see some action here. I'm going to bring it in. I really love how the Glacier Brown is quite a pushy color. It's done it here again. Hopefully you can see. It would look beautifully if you work with this color in others and just let it kind of be the more dominant one. This is a beautiful Glacier Black. I love it. It's got some beautiful granulation and very subtle color separation there. The brown is very unique. Very gorgeous color. It's got some like cool toned brown and more reddish warm toned brown. Now this one is very unique. Love it. It's got a little bit of, as if you would take like a cobalt teal and mix it a little bit with either Moonglow or that Shadow Violet by Daniel Smith and create a baby. That would be the baby. It just reminds me of that beautiful complexity of like a red toned grey type of a color with turquoise or like a teal in there. So this is a beautiful color as well. And then here, that's a nice bright blue, like a, you know, ultramarine type of a blue. So beautiful colors. Love them. Yeah, I hope you found it somewhat useful. I'm so happy I could finally get my hands onto these babies and just try them out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.